Interceptor 650 is a very important bike for Royal Enfield. It was with this product that they proved the world that they can build a bike of reliability and quality while offering you thrilling performance. It was an important bike for Indian bikers as well because they could realize their dream of owning a mid-displacement twin-cylinder bike as it was very affordable. As you can see, it's a proper monsoon day. There is a red alert, but are there any red flags with the new Interceptor 650? Here's what we liked and disliked about this new motorcycle. The riding posture of the Interceptor 650 is that of a typical roadster. You get a nice wide handlebar. The foot peg is center set but slightly rearward. As you can see, the riding posture is decent, but the problem is the low set handlebar, because of which you lean forward and that takes a toll on your back. But there's an easy fix for that, which is handlebar risers. What isn't an easy fix is the seat. The seat padding is low and too soft. So after riding for 1 hour, you sink into the seat and the frame kind of pokes into your thighs, and that makes the ride very uncomfortable. The other problem is the pillion seat. As you can see, the foot peg are high set because of the exhaust muffler, and the riding posture becomes very cramped. Also, the seat has a very weird angle. So for pillion, this motorcycle is not very friendly. Last but not the least is the weight of the motorcycle. It's a heavy bike at 218 kg, which means you will take a lot of effort while parking this motorcycle or moving this motorcycle. One of the biggest issues with the Interceptor 650 has been its inconsistent suspension tuning. We thought with this new update, Royal Enfield would have upgraded its suspension hardware, but that hasn't happened. We think that Royal Enfield should have offered at least an upside down fork on the new Interceptor 650 as they have done with the Super Meteor 650.
The rear suspension is on the softer end and it bottoms out rather easily. So on sharp bumps and potholes, the pillion rider gets tossed around a bit. The front suspension is very inconsistent. On certain occasions, it dampens the impact, but sometimes it doesn't. And the overall ride quality of the bike isn't pleasant. The suspension setting also plays a role in its handling. While cornering at high speeds, the rear end feels squishy and wobbly, and this takes away a lot of confidence. Yes, I understand that a roadster is not to go corner carving on, but when you feel enthusiastic, you have to be a bit cautious. Also, riding in traffic, the Interceptor's heft can be easily felt as it isn't a very easy to ride bike at slow speeds. Apart from the weight, the width of the bike makes it cumbersome to ride at crawling speeds.
The highlight of the Interceptor 650 is its parallel twin motor. The dollops of torque flowing through the engine makes it a joyful motorcycle to ride no matter what the speeds are. Also, it's a very refined engine, and only near the red line do you feel a bit of vibes. You can cruise between 100 to 120 kph all day long on this motorcycle. And if it wasn't for the seat and the suspension, the Interceptor 650 would have been a great touring option as well. The clutch action is light and the gearbox works very well. I particularly like the sweet exhaust note. Yes, it is subdued and bassy, but if you like your motorcycle to roar, you can go for an optional exhaust. But let me warn you, it is illegal. Since its launch, Interceptor 650 owners have been pleading Royal Enfield to offer alloy wheels at least as an option, and with this update, Royal Enfield has finally done that. Now, spoke wheels look beautiful, but they are tube-type tires, which meant fixing a puncture was a nightmare, especially the rear wheel, as you had to remove the entire unit. Now with the alloy wheels, you get tubeless tires, which means fixing puncture is an easy task, and this is good news for riders who like to tour.
The Interceptor gets disc brakes on either ends and gets dual-channel ABS as standard. The brakes offer sharp bite. However, the lever feedback could have been better, but it is something that you will get used to. Despite its weight, the Interceptor manages to stop really well, which is a good thing given the performance it offers. Despite being in the market for more than half a decade, the Interceptor still looks beautiful. The secret to its beauty, in my opinion, is its simplicity. And despite our test bike being in a stealthy black shade, it still managed to get attention. The Interceptor remains a very analog bike with respect to features, which I like. But modern consumers would have liked Bluetooth connectivity and navigation. Part of the update is the rotary switchgear and new levers, similar to what we first saw on the Super Meteor 650. And the Interceptor also now features LED headlight. While the throw isn't very strong, it is better than the older halogen unit. The alloy wheel versions also get this black treatment on the engine and the exhaust pipes. I think this is a good move as the chrome case on the Interceptor is prone to pitting, and I have seen my friends struggle in maintaining the shine of their machines.
The alloy wheel variant carries a premium of 10,000 over the spoke wheels variant, and you get this black treatment on the engine and the exhaust, so I think it's a fair premium to ask. However, the Royal Enfield Interceptor 650 has lost its value for money quotient. Now, don't get me wrong, it is a great value for money motorcycle because no other brand offers you a 650cc parallel twin engine for this price. Having said that, if they would have added some modern features, it would have offset the cost better. So the Interceptor 650 isn't a perfect bike, but it is a motorcycle full of character and offers you a joyful riding experience that very few motorcycles in this segment can match. So the Interceptor 650 is a bike that you buy from your heart and not from your mind.